Essentially, everything boils down to the concept of our identity. Our sense of self-identity encapsulates the kind of teacher, indeed the kind of person we are. And our sense of identity determines our behavior, our beliefs, attitudes, emotions. So in terms of teacher development, we need to interrogate our sense of identity if we want to develop as teachers. But how can we do this? Well, we need to start asking questions such as, why are we here? And this is not a philosophical question, why do humans exist on the planet? It means, why are you here now? How has your life journey brought you to this present moment? And we need to ask questions such as, why are you a teacher? What kind of teacher are you? And it's only by asking these questions can we raise awareness of our sense of identity. So how can we raise awareness of our sense of identity? I believe there are two ways. And the first way, one way, is to reflect on our past and the signs and influences that led us down this path. Who had an early impact on your life when you were a child? What do you remember about them? How do you feel? This was my father. He was a quiet, introverted man. He was not particularly comfortable in social situations. And this was in stark contrast to my mother, who was Irish and a talker. And she would talk constantly to fill the silence. And it did not seem to be important what she said. I mean, sometimes I'm not sure she even really knew what she was saying, to be honest. But I vividly remember as a young boy sitting in our living room, surrounded by adults chatting when we had guests. And then my mother would say, I have to go to the kitchen to check on the tea or something. And as soon as she left the room, the talking would stop and there would be an embarrassed silence until she returned. And then everything, all the loud chatting would start again. However, my father was a storyteller. He knew how to tell a story. And when he started telling a story, everyone listened. Everyone was absorbed. And I think watching my father tell a story in some way led me to teaching. So he taught me that everyone had their moment in the spotlight. Everyone had their moment to shine. You just need to find your context. You need to find your situation. So I think that was an influence from my early childhood.